I have some concerns about the 30 by 30 idea. It has become now a very political issue, being promoted widely by governments. The idea that we could have 30% of the lands and waters of the planet by 2030 in a quote-unquote protected state is frankly pie in the sky. We know also from the report of the Intergovernmental Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services that Indigenous peoples and local communities, the lands and waters on which they live, cover about 25% of the planet. We also know that that 25% has the best quality biodiversity and the best managed biodiversity of any areas. And that includes many well-known so-called protected areas. So there is a complete conflict between an aim that sounds wonderful and a reality that already exists. What we need, in fact, is landscape stewardship and seascape stewardship over all our lands and waters, whether they have a designation or whether they don't. Because unless you actually set protected areas in a well-managed landscape or seascape, they're not effectively protected at all. Ideas that are also being promoted, including rewilding, wilderness, and so on, they are not practical ideas, and they are not producing results that in the end will help achieve either biodiversity conservation or continued effective delivery of ecosystem services. We may in fact find ourselves with dysfunctional landscapes, dysfunctional seascapes. What we need is, dare I say it, less protection and more stewardship. And the best knowledge and the best people who can engage in this stewardship are Indigenous peoples and local communities.